Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Final Fantasy X. Today we have a smaller cast with just Phoenix and Greg. Last time we did our first real combat encounter and we're about to head off to sea, but first I'm going to talk to a dog, wherever it may be.
Yeah. What? Do you want to tell Wyatt that he's not put the stream on Discord?
Oh shit, that would be a good idea! There we go.
Well, so what do you mean your first real combat encounter?
Well, I fought Garuda and some slimes and a dog.
That wasn't
Garuda.
Garuda, but...
Garuda!
They were called Garudas.
Oh, okay.
They probably were, in all fairness, yeah.
I fought Garuda plural, not Garuda name.
The birds you're talking about, correct?
Well, not,
Little birds, if I
not
remember
these
correctly.
birds. Yeah, not this bird, but a different bird.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna cheer everyone on.
Last time on Dragon Ball Z.
Last time on Dragon... Oh god, that bird is terrifying. Hit it with a ball.
That's what Wacker's for. Honestly, there's no
Waka,
reason
murder bird.
Honestly, there's no reason to
Okay.
have TD out in this fight.
Waka, murder anything. Okay.
So, generally, do you know what each one of your party members does, by the way, of what they specialise in?
So
That's what
far,
Mercedes actually...
person with dress belt, is
Her
magic.
name's Lulu.
Lulu's
Yes.
magic.
Yes, but here's the thing, do you know what magic specialises in?
What type
Elemental?
of magic, Wyatt?
Black magic? Elemental magic?
There you
Well-
go.
Well, no. The point is that magic is meant to counter flans, which is why you fight a lot of flans here.
Ah.
Waka is meant to take on your flying enemies, which is why obviously there's a lot of flying enemies here. Tidus is meant to take on effectively the I call them fiends effectively, like the quadrupedal like dog type enemies like that, you know, like little wolves and stuff like that.
Yeah,
The quick
wolves.
movers.
He's meant to take on wolves and behemoths
Yeah.
and so on and so forth. Yes.
Not even necessarily behemoths. Behemoths are like a group wide thing, but yeah. Like
You get my
Tidus
point.
is
Quadrupedal is what I'm saying.
Unit is your white mage, plus basically obviously your summoner. Yeah. Summons, they all have different things, different niches, things they can do. I don't think he's got any party members at the moment.
Please, fight with us.
Have you?
Kimari,
Have you got Kimara?
I have
Yep.
not got Kimari yet.
the jump attack? I watched you do it last time.
Yeah, but he's not in my party yet.
Oh, he left the party? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Kimari is the party member you don't use.
Yeah, that's really...
It's so sad. It's annoying because Kimari is so fucking... It's such a good character, but it's such
It's
a
annoying
shit party member.
because he could be so much better for what he's supposed to be.
I thought that if you wanted to use him, he is your Dragoon and Blue
No,
Mage.
he is not a dragoon. Do you know how you learn his real
Yeah,
abilities?
Yeah, his
He's
Blue
a
Mage, I said.
he's a fucking blue mage.
But it's not. But he is also your Dragoon. But the thing is, like,
Wait, what is
happening?
happening?
All right. So, if you're using Sonic Wings, I'm guessing, or
Yeah,
something. Is
Sonic Wings.
it? If you read what Sonic Wings does, go back and read what Sonic Wings does.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
But basically, the reason why you don't want to do Kimari is there's a fight later on where you can use Kimari and the fight scales to Kimari and you have to use Kimari for this fight. During this
Ah.
fight, you can get almost every single one of Kimari's overdrives.
And so, flame is water, so thunder. Right? Yeah.
So, do you also know that you can cheese things with Alpha?
No, I assume... I mean, I
If you have a
assume
single,
single
if you have a
enemy
single-
and then just Sonic Wings repeatedly.
yes, you can do it, and then most of the time you will get a free turn constantly, but it will eventually stop and give the opponent a turn. I don't know where you did you get Valfor's second overdrive yet?
Do you mean talk to the dog?
Yes.
I am talking to the dog now. I'm running back to the village to talk to the dog because I forgot to do it last time.
Hopefully, I think you can still get it. I'm not sure. Pretty sure you can.
You. Oh, it's her.
Later in the game, by the way, when the sphere grid opens up, you can customize your party members incredibly. The only thing you can't really customize is obviously like Yuna will be your only summoner, for example, and so forth. Like Lulu will not be your only black mage, for example. Like you can have everyone learn black magic and stuff like that. So stuff like that is customizable. Also, where's your stream? I need to put your stream up.
Oh,
Twitch. No, don't worry. Wait. I think I've got it here. You get a streaming schedule, then you can say that if you're enjoying the stream, you can watch on, I don't know, Wednesdays and Fridays and all that.
Yeah, I probably should, but it's like I don't know when I'm gonna.
That's something you should look into though. Is getting a schedule because they're really useful. Because then people who want to watch you can actually know when to watch and they don't have to catch you. What is? What?
This isn't the way to the.
Also, but please bear in mind that although I have just said that Kimari is bad stat-wise, it's not unusably bad. He just has annoyingly low stats for what he does. He does have a few cool little quirks, though, like he can drain enemies' mana and stuff early without getting osmos.
Oh.
Each character has strengths and weaknesses. For example, Tidus has like no mana at the start of the game. That's one of his main weaknesses. He gets some very, very mana-heavy useful spells, such as haste.
Make way! It's over.
So do you
Like,
ever
yeah,
get
whack.
more attacks or attacks? Just attacks?
Attack is just a basic attack. That's all that is.
Alright.
That is your basic attack. You will get more attacks in the sense of like different types of attacks, like delay attack and so forth. Like I know Waka gets like blinding attacks and stuff.
Alright. Dog lady. Where are you, dog lady? You're not here.
Talk to her. She's just let that dog somewhere. Also, have you checked equipment and stuff? If you can buy it.
Oh. My weapons. Warrior sword.
Dude, I always forget how freaking ridiculously good Brotherhood is. By the way, if you give Yuna her weapon that you got from the temple, I think it's a weapon for Yuna.
I don't know. Where do I see, my old
Right, so-
weapons?
Right, you only see what you've got equipped right now. That's currently equipped. So, for example, Tidus has Brotherhood equipped. So that Warrior's sword is obviously just a strength +3, where Brotherhood's
Emmy.
strength +5. What's up?
The one from the destruction sphere you're talking about, right? That weapon?
Yes, I believe.
Yes, he got it. Yes,
Okay,
I
that's
made
fine.
sure he got that.
Okay. So, for example, go down to the Seeker's Shield. This is a shield for Tidus. Tidus's current shield is a buckler. It's just called buckler, and it literally does nothing for him. So if you were to buy that and equip it on Tidus, he would get 5% more health. I recommend you do that with pretty much every one of your party members currently, because they all have equipments that have nothing right now. Like, for example, Lulu's weapon, the Moogle, doesn't do anything. Magical Mog, however, will give her 3% more magic damage. Well, magic. The stat magic, you know what I mean?
Oh, okay, I see.
Weapons later on you can actually customize, and there's some absolutely crazy things you can do with them. In fact, the actual customization of the weapons is one of my absolute favorite things in this game. Like, this is where I think I said to you, like the other time you were playing, that you can actually make weapons that are better than the celestial weapons. They're called the ultimate weapons. No, oh no!
God damn it. Yeah, that was.
Why did you
Yuna.
buy Yuna's?
Yeah, that was.
Why? Okay, stop. Let's stop. Go off the screen. Go to actually Yuna's weapon right now. Because if I'm right, the actual weapon you pick up from the temple is freaking nuts for a starting game. Just leave.
Yeah.
Go to your
Then items.
yeah, items. Oh, equip actually. Sorry, equip.
Equip. Yuna.
That's Lulu.
Oh, Lulu. Whatever. Weapons.
You can use left or you can use no.
I didn't
No,
get
you've
it, yes.
no. Why? Okay, go to equip on Lulu again. Okay, just go on Lulu.
Yeah.
Press. What Xbox control are you using? Xbox or what?
Xbox, yeah.
Just press the right, left bumper, right bumper.
Hey.
Rod of Wisdom. Yeah, there you go.
Oh. Yeah, that's
So
fucking amazing.
sensor will tell you things like monsters' HP, their weaknesses, and so forth as well.
Oh.
That stuff is genuinely like you pretty much won't be changing that stuff off of Yuna, at least until you get the actual ability to customize weapons in probably about 15 hours in the game. It's that good.
I mean, yeah, that does seem very good. Okay.
They're so cheap, honestly. I'll just buy the Powerball.
Yeah.
But the thing is, if you pick them up later, you can always sell them. You can always sell them for a bit of gil or whatever later. So I would honestly just buy all of them because you've got like 900 gil. You've not exactly like cheap for gil. Definitely. But
yeah.
your gearing, obviously, priority should always be like Tidus. Tidus is always gear priority. And eventually you'll get like the 3 or 4 party members you'll like to use often. Because the thing is, obviously, switching out and switching up party members, you can do it easy in this game. And it's one of the great things about the game as well, is that you're not stuck hard to those like party members. You can switch and swap, and you're actually meant to switch and swap as needed.
Alright.
I wouldn't sell anything at least until you unlock gear customization. Because you might have a weapon that's really actually good, like later and so forth.
What about here? Okay. Where are you, doggo? Nothing here. Can't do anything. Are you in here?
I think it's actually like on the base part of the actual. Oh, there's an Albert Premier there now.
This?
No, there's the book on the floor.
Why can't I talk to the cats? This is awful.
Game unplayable.
Oh.
You don't need to. If you ever touch a space, remember it gives you max health and all that stuff.
And is the dog in here? Yay! He's got something in his mouth. Mangled energy blast. Yay!
So, if you want to try out and see how much damage it is in comparison to the other limit break, or overdrive, shall I say? Do you know what Yuna's overdrive does yet?
No. I do not.
By the way, you can go back towards us now. You've pretty much done everything beside. So Yuna's overdrive will summon a summon, or summon an Aeon, and give it an instant full overdrive. Now, overdrives for Aeons work a bit different. Overdrives from Aeons will mostly do insane amounts of damage, but will also make your Aeon skip like 2 turns. So they're not I win buttons effectively. They have penalties to them. Now, Valfor obviously has 2 overdrives. I've just seen that. If Yuna has a full overdrive bar, I recommend you summon her. You summon Valfor and use her overdrive energy ray once, and then use her overdrive energy blast once, and see the damage difference. Also, Valfor isn't a bad summon either. Like, just because Valfor is your first summon doesn't mean Valfor is bad. She's actually got really high evasion, so she's actually a pretty decent summon, and she is actually quite good even for like the late game and so forth. And another thing as well, all your Aeons scale with Yuna's stats.
Oh, so Yuna's stats are basically
Yuna's
Yuna's
stats directly affect your Aeon stats, but you can also force raise them later in the game, but much later in the game. So for example, if you go to your overdrive, flick over to your overdrives, and you'll see what I mean by how much it staggers your Aeon's turns. See what I mean?
Oh wow!
You can also press right trigger and scroll down the list to see how many turns your Aeon would actually lose if you use the limit break.
Right bumper and right trigger.
So if you notice, Energy Blast it gives you like Energy Blast. I think takes more turns, but is more powerful. So scroll down. Was it more? Yeah. So Energy Blast gives you more turns and even delays your turns later, but it's way more powerful. Like this is going to probably be an overkill. And overkill, I believe, gives double item drops
Oh.
from monsters as well.
Oh, that was something.
Yes.
So are primals, aeons, whatever, are they like people or are they just magic summons?
You kind of learn this later on.
Alright.
Kind of. It doesn't fully explain it. It's one of those things where you've got to like realize, you've got to like learn yourself, but it kind of half explains it later. As always, if you want me to explain, just let me know. Just let me know.
I'll come
and I
to
can
the
explain it.
conclusion naturally, or if I'm past the point where I would have been given all the hints and I still haven't come to it, then obviously then. But it's not like 14 where they're just obviously people who can be summoned with magic.
What do you mean by it's not like
Out of my
14 where they
way.
just can't be summoned? Are you talking about like they're not just like aspects of like
Yeah,
for
they
example,
are.
Garuda was
While
the
they are
aspect
aspects,
of on
they
Earth.
are actual people.
They're not actual people in 14. They like Garuda is not an actual person. Garuda is literally the embodiment of the wind, for example.
Nothing to fear, the heroes
Yeah, but you
here.
can still like conversate with
Oh
her.
yeah.
Oh yes, you. I will say that you can conversate with an Aeon as well. That's what, as they explained earlier in the thing, Yuna's talking to the
Whoops.
Faith while she's in a chamber. While she's in the chamber of the Faith. Good job. Good job.
Whoops, yeah, it wasn't what I meant to do.
We've all done it.
Leave that one to Lou.
Didn't I just tell
I
you?
would leave that
You
one
need
to Lou,
magic
but
to hide that
unfortunately,
one.
she just attacked it with her Moogle.
Yeah. This is gonna take a while.
I'll handle it. Step aside.
So, do you know your elemental triangle, by the way? Well, not triangle, but like elemental thing. It's actually really simple in this game.
Water and fire, thunder, and earth. Right? Is that what it is?
No. Not even close. So, water and ice oppose each other.
Water and ice.
And yeah, so water is sympathetic against ice. Ice is not ice. Sorry. Water and fire. I can't forget. Water and electric oppose each other. Okay. So water is super effective against electric. Electric is super effective against water. It actually makes perfect sense due to the fact that a large body of water would dilute the thunder, so it won't actually do much. And obviously, the electric short circuits. Well, sorry, the water would short circuit the water, and the water conducts electricity. So that's actually
Yeah.
how that makes sense. Same with fire and ice. Fire and ice oppose each other as well because fire melts ice, and ice would put out the fire.
Yeah.
Water is not strong against fire in any capacity, unless obviously stated in the sensor. I don't think there's many fire monsters that are weak against ice. To be honest, sorry, not ice. Fire. Water. Fuck me, I can't talk today. But yes. Also, you're breaking the rule. Whenever you see a safe sphere, make sure to save. You do not know you do not know if there's about to be a giant fucking scorpion of doom attack that boat that you're about to board. And a general rule with JRPGs is that if you see a save point,
Always
use it.
save. Are there any special goodies here?
Yes, you can actually get one of Yuna's key weapons to making a celestial weapon right now if you wanted.
Come on, special goodies. Oh. Oh. This is a lot of area. This is a whole lot of area.
Where's Yuna's weapon? Is it Venus? I think it's Venus.
Oh. This is significantly less area than I thought it was.
Oh. Go back that way. Go back that way.
This way?
Yeah. There's a chest in that corner if I remember rightly.
Yeah.
Yep. Now I'm gonna say it's Venus. No, is Venus? I'm not sure. No, Moon. There you go.
Moon.
Oh, yeah, of course, fucking. So basically how the celestial weapons work is you will need a crest and a sigil in order to get, and the actual base weapon, to empower someone's celestial weapon. So with those 3 items, you can then later on in the game, you can get someone's celestial weapon. Some of them are annoying to get, some of them are quite easy to get. For example, a key case of this, Lulu's is one of the most annoying, but is actually, in my opinion, one of the best, because it will break the damage limit of Shiver later on. And Shiver, in my opinion, is like, without talking about the secret Aeons, I think Shiver honestly is the best Aeon in the game, if you don't talk secret Aeons, but you've got to break her damage limit. If you want to know why, basically, as soon as you get her, she can already hit for 9,999 damage.
Oh,
I actually
fantastic.
I actually think it's ridiculous that when you get Shiver, she does not already come with break damage limit like Bahamut, for example. And if you don't know, that basically the damage limit on this game is 9,999.
But you can
But
break
if,
it, I
but
assume.
yeah, if you get a skill called break damage limit, it will go to 99,999.
Oh, fantastic.
And as
Infinite
I said,
damage.
like literally as soon as you get Shiver, she can hit for 9,999.
So you gotta
easy.
break her damage for her.
She should come with broke damage limit already. So it's actually ridiculous how much damage Shiver does. And she's basically your black mage of summons. Where Bahamut is like your brute force of summons. He's actually not that good of a mage. But Shiver's like magic is ridiculously off the chart, and you'll see it when you get her eventually.
Can
'Cause
she
she is
only
part of the
do
mix-
ice
part of the
magic, or
mix.
can she do like
No,
all
you,
magic?
that's the great thing about Aeons. You eventually later in the game you get the ability to teach them new spells.
Oh. The children's faces in this game are not to be trusted.
Oh my word!
Goodbye.
They are scary. Wow, look at this map montage.
What's wrong with the map?
I mean,
Going
I
to-
don't expect just
we're
these
going to
things to
Kilika.
exist. I see them as old-timey things that are of the past, but I forget this game is of the past. Fuck, that
What do you
scared
mean?
me.
What do you mean of the past? It's a map screen. It's showing you where we're going, or showing you the route we're taking, effectively.
Man, Titus must just be the most fucking annoying person to have along with you on a boat ride.
So, fun fact, by the way, if you were to miss that limit break,
Mm-hmm.
since this is the international version, obviously. Since this is effectively the international version of the game, not international, English version of the game,
Mm-hmm.
or European version, I'll say. You have things called Dark Aeons, they're super bosses. The American version never had them, but due to the fact that the European version we had to wait an extra 2 months, they absolutely choked the game full of super bosses. There are a lot of super bosses in this game, as well as what I would consider a hyper boss, which is called Penance. Some of the super bosses are Dark Aeons. They are ridiculously powerful. If you can beat them all, then you can fight Penance. But the point is that if you wanted that limit break after you've now left Besaid, the only way to get it is to defeat Dark Valfor, which is a super boss.
Fascinating clothes you're wearing. Yeah.
Because you are genuinely now, I believe, not allowed back in Besaid until, well, you can't come back into Besaid until you get the airship, and then the super boss spawns there at the entrance of Besaid.
Don't look like you got much money either. I've no business with you. Out of me way.
Who do you think you are?
I was...
Awaka the 23rd, merchant extraordinaire.
Awaka the who?
Don't know me? Well, not many do. Not yet.
Who the fuck is this asshole?
Exactly what you called them, an asshole.
That's Awaka. He's a bit of a prick, but honestly, he'll become your best friend if you use his shop often.
But
And you
someday,
actually
the
do
name
like his
Walker
sub quest.
Say, lad, you
later
wouldn't
on
have
in
a
the
bit of gill to lend.
Basically, if you play your cards right with Awaka, because I will tell you this, because if you do not do it correctly, you will outright fuck it up, and it will be a pain in the ass to get 4-slot weapons if you actually want to go down that route later in the game. But if you play your cards right with Awaka, he will eventually, his store, shall I say, he will be able to sell you what I like to call blank weapons. They're blank slates. They are 4-slot weapons with 4 empty slots. And they're expensive, but by that point in the game, you don't really care about gil. Because gil becomes very, very easy to get.
Should I give him money?
Yeah, if you want.
Does it do anything?
Yes and no.
He's not gonna tell you, Wyatt.
I won't tell you, but what I'll tell what I will tell you is what I do. I'll tell you right now. At this point in the game, I would have 0 gil.
What the heck is that?
Because using gil is helpful.
What the heck is what?
You don't by
What
not
is
by it
this
just sitting
place?
there. It's doing nothing for you.
Power room.
Not that at all.
Like
It's
it
the
says
fact
on
that I
the
would
door?
give every bit of my gil to a
Yeah,
whack.
but why the big birds?
What's so strange about chocobo power?
Chocobos? Those are chocobos?
What? You've never seen a chocobo? What kind of backwater island did you come from, anyway?
Miracles and oddities were starting to become daily routine on this trip.
What?
What?
How is this anywhere close to being efficient?
Because chocobos.
You gonna be mad if I touch shit?
You've never heard of the hamster wheel? Come on.
Yeah, but I'm thoroughly confused by...
So they used to do this back in Roman times with slaves. You know that, right? This is a milling technique with slaves. Just letting you know.
Yeah, I guess that checks out. Alright, well, on this thoroughly confused note, I'm gonna end this episode here. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.